How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. My name is the FIFA Analyst and we have got our icon swaps set 2 for you today. We're going to be discussing which icon swaps I think you should be using your hard-earned time on, grinding on the game to get those players. Thank you all very much for stopping by. If you do enjoy the video, please do let me know by dropping a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Just a reminder, we do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So if you want to check that out, a link is in the description. You're more than welcome to head on over there. First of all, guys, what I want you to do is I want you to go down into the comment section and let me know exactly who you are going to be going for. If you don't know already, then obviously you've got my thoughts coming on straight away. We're going to go and take a look at though what you actually need to do to get these icons. Obviously, you've got to be grinding. You've got 14 days and 16 hours at the time of recording this for you to do it. You've got 3 available online and you've also got 3 available offline. So the 3 online, you've got to win 4 rival matches using 9 first-owned Bundesliga squads. You've got to do it for the same for La Liga. And then when it comes to the English players, you've got to have 4 that are first owned. So at least you've got a bit of a bonus there where you can go out and buy them and use them on there. Comes to single player, I absolutely despise squad battles. So this won't really be touching it for me. Just for time, to be honest with you. They're really boring. I hate them, but they're very different. I mean, squad battles, the legendary difficulty using 11 players of Italian. You got to use Saudi professional with world class. It's a grind, guys. It's a grind. But let's go ahead and jump straight into what do I actually think of the icons that have been released and who should you be going for. So we're going to start off with the first one, which is Bobby Moore. He is going to be 5 tokens, so not a massive amount. This is one you could get straight away from just doing obviously these direct ones. To be honest with you, he's not that bad of a card. His agility and balance is all right. His stamina is good. Defending wise, you're looking solid on that front as well. The only thing that lets this card down as a kind of whole is that he's not massively tall and that he's got 67 acceleration and 66 sprint speed. To let down on a card of, you know, the type of card that he is, to be honest with you. Fantastic player in real life, but it's not something that I'd kind of be picking up. I have used him on the World Cup game, the World Cup mode that got released. Was it last year or the year before? Can't even remember now. And he was all right on there, but I really don't think he's going to be something that you guys should be picking up and putting in your team, because you've got the likes of Militao, Longley, Ramos, Varane in this FIFA. They're just equally, they're some of the best centre-backs out there, so I wouldn't be too interested in Bobby Moore. Same for Rijkaard. He's 5 tokens. He's not a fantastic card for the simple fact of his balance is 48 and agility is 64. Acceleration and sprint speed in the low as well. It's a card that could do okay for you. He's got a 4-star weak foot, but it's not something that you'd be wanting in that centre midfield. You've got the likes of Sissoko, Kante, Pogba, De Jong. There's some strong centre mids this year, and you've got some other choices as well as in these icon swaps, which I'll go on to shortly. So I really wouldn't waste your 5 on there. The one which I am intrigued of, which is one of the ones you can get straight away, is this Herrero? If I've said his name right, if I said it wrong, I apologise. He's 6 icon swaps, which I don't think is that bad for this card. He's got decent acceleration and sprint speed for a centre-back. You took a shadow on that. It makes it much better. Agility and balance at 70 and 80. Defensive-wise, he's pretty strong. The only thing that lets him down on that front is that he's 79 slide tackle, but not that many people do slide in games. So I suppose it's not the be-all and end-all. Good jumping. Stamina is a bit weak at 78. So if you're going to extra time, he might feel it. He's 6'2" though, with good work weights of medium, high, and 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. Skill moves doesn't really matter, obviously, but long passing at 86 and short passing at 77. Physical, not the best. He's not the strongest and hasn't got massive aggression. We don't want too much, but 82 on the physical wise. Dribbling, he's actually pretty strong at 71 for that sort of centre back. I think that for 6 icon swaps, for you to just go and get those 6 done, which most people can get 6 done, that's solid in my opinion. I think that's well worth an option. Edwin Van Der Sar. This card for 6, again, is unreal. 6'6", 3-star weak foot. For a keeper, he is phenomenal. You leave him on basic, he becomes an absolute beast. However, I think ter Stegen, for the cost that you can get ter Stegen for, guys, he is unreal. Now, if you don't have a La Liga defence and you've got Premier League and maybe you've got Van Dijk or you mix with a Bundesliga, however your team is, this card could go really well if you do have Van Dijk and need that Dutch link. If you don't have Van Dijk and you are looking at a La Liga team for pretty much the rest of the year for FIFA for you, stick with ter Stegen. He's cheap enough as it is. Don't waste your tokens on Edwin Van Der Sar. And when I say don't waste, I don't mean he's not usable, he's not good enough. He's absolutely phenomenal. I just don't think you should be using it on him. Now, you could use it on him and mix it with someone else later on, which I'll go on to in just a second. But I do think if you're not getting Van Dijk and you're not building towards possibly De Ligt when he gets a team of the year, probably not worth picking up this card. But if you are, then yes, definitely do pick it up. He is unreal. Rowell is sitting at 10 icon swaps. So now we're going on to the bracket of the cards that you can't get on this current one just because there's only 6 available. So Rowell is 88 rated. He is 5'11", high medium, so good work rate. 4-star, 4-star. Would be better if he had 5-star weak foot, but 4 stars, still okay. 86 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, so okay on that front. Dribbling, phenomenal. Physical, 85 stamina, which I like. Jumping, 87. Agility and balance is good as well. Composure, 88, so he's going to finish his chances very, very well. And then when it comes to his finish and attacking position, you've got 90 and 88. So the only thing that really lets down this card, to be honest with you, is that not got great long passing, and curve isn't unreal either. So it's something that I think if you're going to be doing this card, it's because you absolutely love Rowell as a player. I do think he is very usable. The only thing that I would look into taking into account later on down the line is that when you start coming up against team of the year defenders, think of like a Van Dijk, for example, Varane, that sort of thing. He's not going to be quick enough. He's just not. He's not one of these type of cards that's already in the 90s in the sprint speed and acceleration, which they just dart away. You think of Mbappe and how quick he is. He struggles to get away from Van Dijk as it is at the minute. If you put Rowell up against someone that's even quicker because of the team of the year boost, he's not going to have a chance. But he is still a solid card though. At the minute, he could be usable for a month, maybe 2. But later on in the game, he will struggle. So it depends how you want to see that. Looking at Ronald Koeman as 10 icon swaps. To be honest, I've used him to 85 in draft and I really, really like it. It's a phenomenal, phenomenal card. If you were going to have this, I don't think I'll be playing him at centre-back. I think I'll be playing him in centre defensive mid, if I'm honest with you guys. He's got high, medium, as in the work rates, which is why he's not going to be fantastic at centre-back. And he's got 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. He's 5'11". Pace, again, is okay. Agility and balance, a little bit low, but if you're playing him centre-back, not the be-all and end-all. Centre defensive mid could kind of get by with it as well. Overall, it's a solid, solid card. Stamina, again, a little bit low at 82, but okay, you can get by with that. Stand tackle, slide tackle, fantastic. Shooting is all right. Finishing, obviously not great, but that's not what he's there for. He's got 92 long shots, which is why you'd want to have this card somewhere in the middle of the park. I don't think he's an out-and-out centre-back. He definitely is a centre defensive mid, centre mid, if you're looking at picking him up. Again, if you've got like Van Der Sar, if you go for Van Der Sar, this could be a good link. Van Der Sar and Koeman, Van Dijk next to him. Works out quite nicely then. Moving on to Seedorf, who's 10. I've used this card myself, the Banksmack 85. It's high, 5'9". It's a real good card at this moment in FIFA. The thing that I don't like about this is that it's 10 icon swaps, so it's not a massive grind, but it's still a bit of a push. I don't think it's going to be usable past the end of January. I just think he's going to get bullied. I mean, he probably will get bullied now. I mean, there's already some fantastic centre mids out there, and I just feel like this card would get bullied any day of the week. If you were going to have this card, you've got to put him next to someone that is really defensive. And really defensive to me, someone like Kante. But then you've got someone that's 5'9" next to Kante. That's 2 small people in centre mid that aren't going to be the strongest. So that's the bit of the letdown. Obviously, you have got other centre defensive mids out there who are taller, who are outright defensive. So it is your choice. But I just don't feel like this is a card that you're going to be using for very long. And given that it's 85 rated as well, you know, if it was maybe the 88 version, then you'd be considering it a little bit more. But not a bad card for 10 swaps, but it's not something that I would be doing. Perez, to be honest with you guys, I'm not really going to speak about too much. Medium, 6'2", 4-star, 4-star. It's not a card that I'd ever be interested in. Strength is poor. He's okay at pace, but he's not rapid. Being 6'2", he's not going to feel great in game. Balance is 79. I just don't really like it, if I'm honest with you. Curve, we're looking at 87. He's probably got a decent finesse on him. it's just not a card that really, if you're going to have him, he's not a winger. He's definitely a centre attacking mid. But if you're going to get him, there's someone to speak about in a second. But yeah, for this, I'd kind of be staying away from, if I'm honest with you. It's not something that makes me go, oh yeah, I really, really want that card. It's just not what it is. I mean, did I just see that right? Shot power 77. 78 long shots. His finesses are probably going to be terrible then. Nikita, it's a similar sort of one. I'm just going to take a quick drink while I go through this one. Similar to Perez, medium, 4-star, 4-star, 5'9", 87 acceleration, 84 sprint speed. It's a similar card to Perez, to be honest with you guys. Strength is poor, jumping's poor, got no aggression. Composure's good at 90, finishing 77. This guy's going to miss any chances he gets. This is a big no-go from me, guys. Absolutely no chance. 84 agility, 86 balance. He's 5'9". I don't know, man. Again, I just think for 11 icon swaps here, no chance. This card, though, I do like the look of. I've used it in draft. I personally am not a fan of it. It just doesn't suit my play style. Because with this card, if you're going to be doing it, he suits well in a 4-4-2 or a 4-1-2-1-2. Sorry, that's my words then. So if he has the freedom to go box to box, this card is phenomenal. He's medium low. He doesn't want to really do any defensive duties. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, which is great. Not the quickest card, but you took a shadow on him, can do okay. Defensively, he is poor. Stamina is all right. Agility, balance. Balance is the bit of the letdown here. But overall, it's a good box-to-box midfielder. Again, you'd want to partner him next to someone really defensive. Kante, for example, if you're playing the 4-4-2. If you're playing in the 4-1-2-1-2, he would shine even better because he's then got, you know, the other two centre mids there as well as the centre attacking mid. That's where he would absolutely shine. It is a real good card, guys. I think for 11 icon swaps, that one's not a bad choice, to be honest with you, because of his height as well. 6'4", he's quite hard to bully off the ball at 82 strength. It's a card which I think is definitely worth you possibly picking up if you've, you know, got kind of the team to kind of go around him as well. I like this one, Zambrotta. Card which I kind of think, you know what, for 11 icon swaps, again, not a massive grind, but still a bit of a push. We're looking at high, medium, attacking, defensive. What I really like about this, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. For a right back, this card suits me to a T. 90 stamina. I like my fullbacks to get forward and go and get involved in the game. He suits this perfectly for me. Great pace, shooting, all right, it is what it is. You know, he's not going to be getting in those sort of situations too often, but he's got okay dribbling, agility and balance is all right. Defensive wise, nothing spectacular, but anyone can kind of tackle on FIFA at the minute. You just kind of run into them and they kind of get a tackle on there as well. But overall, I just think it's a very balanced card. Short passing 84, long passing 80. Again, not phenomenal, but it's just a right back that makes me go, you suit my sort of play style. He's not going to suit everyone's play style. Some people love to have their fullbacks as just stay back, just make tackles essentially. So that might not be the card for you, but it is something that I go, you know what? Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Obviously, he's rapid as well, which really helps. Luis Figo is going to do 13 tokens, so we're starting to get now to the bit more of a push. 4-star, 5'11", medium. Right, I've used this card in draft plenty of times. I take it in draft when it comes up, if it kind of fits the team. I don't really like it. The reason being is just that he doesn't seem to be as good as his card says. He's got good composure and good finishing. Curve is a little bit low on the 76, so doesn't really manage to whip them and get those finesses in as much as I'd like. Agility is fine. Balance, you know, kind of is what it is. I mean, for 5'11", it'd be nice if you had better balance. Stamina's 84, jumping and strength is a little bit on the weaker side. But overall, it's an okay card. But I just think for 13 icon swaps, for a right winger, Portugal, I'm not really that interested. Just because you've got options of Dembele, Neymar, Mbappe, even CR7, Messi. I just think those sort of cards are always going to be better than this sort of Luis Figo. When I'm saying Dembele, I mean road to the final Dembele, just so doesn't anyone getting confused. Sol Campbell is going to cost you 14 icon swaps. 14 for Sol Campbell, 89 rated. The guy's a tank. He's an absolute animal defensively and physically. A little bit low on the stamina side of things. Massive letdown for this card is that he is 77 acceleration, 83 sprint speed, and the agility and balance. Similar to someone like Nesta, defensively, no one gets past them. But if they got pace, they get past them easily. You can't really be looking at this card as an option, I don't think. It's low, medium. Don't know why he hasn't got high work rates in the defensive side. 3-star weight foot, 6'2". He's just going to get caught out, guys. Especially again, I know I say it, but with Team of the Year coming up over the next month or so, those sort of attackers are just going to blitz past them. I know not everyone's going to have them, but still, Mbappe, the normal card, gets past his card so easily for the 14 that it's going to cost you too much in my opinion. 14 for Gary Lineker as well, which is magical, absolutely magical. Stamina's fine, agility and balance is all right. Composure 86, 95 finishing. I think this card's going to take a lot of chances when he gets them, but it's a 3-star skill move, which I don't like, and 4-star weak foot, which is good enough. High low, I personally could never get on with this card for the simple fact of the skill moves and that it's just Gary Lineker. Do you know what I mean? I mean, he's not going to be phenomenal in the game, is he? I mean, I can't really see it happening. 5'10", so height's okay. He's probably going to feel a little bit sluggish just because the agility and balance isn't through the roof for someone that high. Passing wise, we are pretty piss poor. Short passing 83, long passing 70. Literally cannot pass the ball to save his life. As I said, I just think this guy will score you goals but won't really do much else. If it falls to him in the box, he's probably going to find the back of the net. Anything else, I think you're better off, just subbing on like Ben Yedder or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, not something I'd kind of be too interested in. This one I do like the look of. Laurent Blanc at 85 rated and 14 icon swaps. This guy suits perfectly next to in a 4-2-3-1, 4-1-2-1-2 as a centre defensive mid, centre mid. 86 stamina, agility and balance all right for the centre mid. Not the most, but given how tall he is 6'4". The guy's massive. Good pace, good acceleration for a centre mid. He does a fantastic job. I haven't used this card yet myself this year. I used it last year and the year before, and I've never been disappointed with any of the Blanc cards, to be honest with you. They've always done phenomenal for me. Can pass, can shoot even occasionally. I always found that he managed to put the ball in the back of the net a lot of times, which I never quite understood. But yeah, we do all right for me. Just a real good card all round. So I think like this at 14, and then maybe looking at the Van Der Sar, could be a brilliant partnership for you. Mid icon pack, I'm not going to go over. It's 18 icon swaps. I personally wouldn't be doing it just because you don't know what you're going to get. But if you got big balls, if you got those 2 massive balls, back on with it. I mean, you let me know. I mean, your choice. Hernandez, I'm not going to do it. 3-star weak foot. Too much of a grind. 5'9". Good composure, good finishing, scores the chances for you. But 3-star weak foot for me just isn't good enough. And the height is a bit of a letdown at 5'9". He's always felt like he's not strong enough on the ball. Strength at 65. This card I'll just stay clear of, to be honest with you. If he was a little bit taller and a 4-star weak foot and was a little bit stronger, it'd be really good. I mean, he doesn't have to be necessarily taller. Sorry, let me rephrase that. He doesn't have to be taller. But if he was a bit stronger on the ball, that would be better. But yeah, other than that, for me, it's a no-go. If it was 4-star, I'd consider it, but I wouldn't be doing it myself. John Barnes, again, I'm not really going to touch on. He's 6 foot. He's not a bad card as a whole. Balance a little bit on the low side. But it's just John Barnes. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just got Neymar. Just get Neymar. I mean, I always go back to it. Neymar's the comparison. Just get Neymar. Absolutely phenomenal Neymar is. One of the things that I'd kind of be looking at on this card is that jumping, not really a massive issue. Strength is okay. Well, strength is strong, actually. He really should be keeping a lot of people off the ball. Composure at 90, finishing at 88, shot power 86, curve at 85. So if he does get the chances, he should be hitting the back of the net quite a lot. Your choice here. I personally don't like the left wingers. Just because Neymar's the man, Neymar's the go-to man. Del Piero, I like, right? I've always liked Del Piero, but for me, I'd just be going for the 87. I'll be buying the 87 and picking up their 91. I mean, he's what? How many? 20 icon swaps as well? That is a lot. If you're going to do 20, I'd go for this man instead, just because it's R10. Just a tank. It is a lot, though, for 89 rated Ronaldinho. Don't get me wrong. It's a good card. It is a really good card. There's a few massive letdowns on it, though, which is the only downside. Well, which is the downside to it, is that he's got 75 stamina, and he's not the quickest either. This card really should be like 16 icon swaps, and that would be, yep, go for it. But out of these two, I'd be going for R10 just because I love R10. But yeah, I mean, really on paper, Del Piero is probably the better card, if I'm honest with you. You've then got the last two coming in at a massive 23 for both of them. I haven't used SEN. I've used this 86 Vieira over the last few years. It is a good card, don't get me wrong. But if this was the 88 for 25, 30 icon swaps, I'm saying do it. 23 for Patrick Vieira, 86, guys. No, just no. I mean, you've got Team of the Years coming out, next month. for me, the team of the year, De Jong, is going to be insane. It's not Vieira, but it's going to be insane. For this, I just don't think it's worth the grind to do. I'd probably prefer the SEN, to be honest with you. Pace, good. Defending, quality. Physical, quality. Yes, all right, he's not the same caliber of player as Vieira just because of the height, but 4-star weak foot, high. If he was medium high, that would be much, much better. But I think out of these two, I'm going to be picking that SEN if I was going that far. I just think SEN would just be able to be there a little bit more. The reason why I don't like this card is because it's medium as well. That's always one thing that's put me off on it. But it's a fantastic card, guys. But I just feel like the 88 is the one which I'd be going for. I'd prefer to buy the 88 on the market than get the 86. I've never got on with the 86, but that's just my personal choice. So if I was going to pick exactly who am I going to be going for, I like the look of Laurent Blanc at 14, just because I've loved Laurent Blanc. He's always been one of my favourite players. But I'd probably go for your average one. I mean, let's say you guys aren't going to do every single token just because it is much of a grind. I'd probably possibly look at... I quite like the look of the Van Der Sar, to be honest. But I'd probably say Socrates, possibly Zambrotta, and then Laurent Blanc. I don't really think many of you guys are going to get over to this, or are you? I don't know how many of you guys kind of get done. What did you get done in the last one is your comparison, I suppose. But yeah, so if you just have to get in one of these cards, if you want nice and easy, Van Der Sar is definitely a good choice. Possibly Herrero, but the stamina lets you down as well. If you want a bit of fun, Seedorf's not a bad little card to go into the middle. But Socrates and Zambrotta are my two best picks for a least amount of icon swaps. And then if you're looking at going a little bit more, Laurent Blanc would then be my next choice. These sort of cards, as I said, I'd kind of stay away from on this page. And then if you're really going all the way, I'd go for SCM myself. Big call, I know, big call. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Not really too much else for me to discuss with them. What do you think? How do you find EA have released these? Myself, I think they're a bit disappointing just because of the grind for it at this stage of the game. They're not the bestest of players, but at the end of the day, you're guaranteed to get an icon for free, essentially. So I can kind of understand it. They're not going to give us R9 at this stage of FIFA, are they? So you let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I'll catch all of you guys in the next one. Bye bye.